Morning, morning. Morning, morning. Morning, morning. Hello, Gruff. I don't know how the mic sounds. The pop filter just came, and then I've just fitted it in, but hopefully it sounds better than before, like the microphone. Today, hello Zenitsu. Today we're talking about Webtoon. So I think in my debut stream before, I've talked about how I like Webtoon, how I use it every single day for like, I don't know, 7 years, the past 7 years. This is the Webtoon. Well, it's actually I just found out that there's a website, like you can actually read from the web. Doesn't have to be from the mobile app, but I've been using the mobile app anyway. It's more convenient. Hello. So yes, it's 7 a.m. in where I am at, so excuse the morning voice. Webtoon, well, I just found out they have this call to action, kind of like a challenge kind of thing. So a contest basically. Oh, I'm not entering a contest, not the best artist there, but I know that people are entering this, like 50,000. Basically making a webcomic. Yeah. I know that a couple of Vtubers are actually, you're on a little quiet side. Well, I've been trying this. Okay, hang on. Maybe I just need to talk louder. Hello? Better? Yeah, I tried this new pop filter, so I'll try adjusting my voice to it. Anyhow, call to actions, that's the new contest that's been going. This is the English version, so they have a couple of how do I say, it's a lot of different language. You can everything that's updated daily, not daily as in like if you sort it by days, Saturday, Sunday, and today's Monday, so which is why it's here. You can sort it by like whether it's new, whether it's by genre, so informative, superhero, new and trending, so they have like the leaderboard, genre as well. Webtoon canvas, I'm pretty sure it's just like the one that's not official Webtoon, but like people, we can just submit to Webtoon, and although it's like it won't be in one Webtoon like the one that's on here, like on the leaderboard, it'll be just on the canvas, like, you know, it's on the side. So today I think I was just thinking of telling you guys my recommendation and then what do I like from Webtoon. So I was thinking of sorting it by genre and then just start talking about it. First one up. Yay! Zenitsu, you're the first one who uses sound alert. Remarried Empress. So this is the first one that I've been reading. Updates every Sunday. Basically, there's this lady called Navier Eli Trophy. I hope I pronounced that name right. She is an empress, perfect in every way, intelligent, courageous, and socially adept. Basically perfect. You're special. She was subject, so Navier was kind to her subjects and devoted to her husband. I don't know if you guys can read this bit actually. Is it a little too small? But yeah, she was a really nice empress, like this lady, super pretty. super elegant. But one day her husband brought a mistress back home and demanded a divorce. In the shocking twist, Navia accepts the divorce but remarries the other emperor. So, but that's the whole plot. But there are a lot more dramas than it. A lot more drama than it just sounds. Although it already sounds a lot of drama. It's more like a castle historical fantasy thing, because I think one of the characters can use magic, and then this empress herself, she has been like giving scholarships for magic academy and all that. So it is fantasy. It does sound fantasy, but it also there's a lot of like dramas in between the castles, between the power, empress and emperor, kings, dukes, and all that. So yeah, that's one of my one of the best one. I think it's based on novel, like a web novel. Now they just turn it into a comic. Another one that's nice is this. I think this is originally from South Korea. I think the artist is South Korean. I don't think this one is a historical per se, or it's more of a romance kind of thing. The art is so beautiful. This is the main character. So this is the two boys that chasing her. One is an idol, one is a really wealthy person. I feel like actor's son. So up every Wednesday. So basically this lady, she was bullied in high school, but she learned how to do makeups and all that until she become like super pretty like this. So yeah, she was like, in the end she did schools and that. Eventually she became a social media influencer. She went to school with these two boys, but these two they were like, they were chasing her, and then like both of them likes her, and then one of them knows about her secret, being her face, her real face under the makeup. The other one doesn't. So it's kind of like, ooh, which one do you choose? So it's more of a romance and drama kind of section. It's really popular, I feel, in Korea. So I think Webtoon itself is from South Korea. So yeah, interesting one there. Youngyi is the artist. 48 million likes. Wow, it's popular. It's popular when it has a lot of likes. Other than that, actually, I've not read any of this. Your Throne, I think I started, and then it wasn't really that interesting to me. Compared to Remarried Empress, like it kind of like similar genre, so I kind of stopped it halfway. I Love You also tried reading it, but it wasn't really the plot kind of like off. It's just like everywhere, so I was like, no, I couldn't bear reading it any longer, so I stopped halfway. I dropped it. Weak Heroes, there's another one. I don't know why is this in drama, but it's more like an action kind of thing actually. So there's this main character. I don't know how he's related to this yet. Like this is, I don't know if he's another main character, but he's a big character in the story. So this guy, he's like looking like really small and how do I say, it's like very thin guy, but so a lot of bullies are trying to beat him, like trying to bully him like in school, but this guy is actually like quiet and chill. But actually he's really good at like very calculative combat, like martial arts. He uses any means possible, but he's really strong actually. You can't tell by his face, but he's actually really strong. So he kind of like, well, basically the story is like 196 episodes now. It's a lot more about him and beating bullies that try to bully him at first initially. because he has like a past trauma before. He was bullied, and like one of his friend was bullied, and then got killed in the process. So he was like, oh, I'm devoted to like, you know, I'll protect my friends this time around. So if any of his friends getting bullied, he'll just like, okay, I'll take care of it. This guy, on the other hand, he is the head of the bullies, I feel. But it's not like in the same school, it's more of in the same city, but he runs a really big thug group. You can see from the tattoos. But he's like very mean and evil, but also very smart. So I think the ending will be like the ending of this series will be just the two of them like battling each other. That's how I feel. That's what I want to see, actually. So it is right. I was right. It is in action section. I don't know why it's in the drama, like in terms of genre, like breakdown here. Other than that, wait, hang on. Yep. Okay. Now I put it up. Cool. Perfect, Purple Hyacinth, The Team of Fire. Basically, a lot of them are like, I don't really read this. Shotgun Boy, they said it was really, really good. It's like a new and coming one. I haven't tried reading it. I can read the synopsis, I guess. So every Thursday, thriller. Oh, it's a thriller one. Okay. While running for his life in the woods, bullying victim Gyu Huan stumbles upon a shotgun and just enough shell for his classmates. It's a recipe for disaster, but fate takes an unexpected turn when he returns to find his classmates under attack by brain-eating creatures. Zombies, I see. It's more of an apocalypse. Oh, it's actually finished. I thought it's just updated. Now the only thing that stands in the way of the revenues boy is a boy with shotgun. Okay. Karen became, this author has made a lot of different thriller. We'll get to that thriller section later on. But I've that's why the art looks familiar. A bit slight change as compared to like his normal art style, but he makes a lot of good thriller. So I'm looking forward to this. I'll read this. Now that it's finished, it's good. It's nice and short, 67. So normally you can see that it's 67 episode, like the Shotgun Boy is quite short, because everyone has like 5 seasons and all that. Like 300 episodes, because it's updated like weekly or daily, so it's gonna like adds up. Next, the one that I read next, Bitsy Contract, they said is quite nice too, but I haven't actually. It's more like a vampire romance, this one. To You Who Swallowed a Star is more like an idol story, like idol romance. Odd Girl Out, I tried it. Initially, the first season was really amazing. It was like a girl's friendship. The bullied and the bullies are like finally like they apologize to each other, and then they found out that they are actually really compatible and click with each other. But like obviously the bullies are like sometimes feeling inferior. But like like more of the girl's story. She's Hopeless, this is more like a school. I read this too, but in Indonesia version. So it's already on season 2, almost the ending of season 2, I feel, in an Indonesia one. So basically this girl is coming from a really rich family. This guy is hired as a backer, like spy, or like the security by the rich girl's family, but the girl doesn't know about it. So she just thought, like this guy, so this is Gabin and this is Taeung. So the boy Taeung, so it does says here, Gabin's family offers Taeung about 500 USD to transfer school and act as her bodyguard, but she doesn't know about it. So it's all her family doing. And then she kind of like fall in love with the guy, and then the guy questioning his I'm supposed to be a bodyguard and all that. So yeah, that's that. It's a school story, so it's nice and easy read. Lookism, I started out I think until up to second season, I'm pretty sure, but it just goes on and on and on. So it's more of a like how One Piece or like Bleach have an arc. Yes, this one's like that. So it's just one character arc, and then after that, once that's done, another character arc begins, and then it just goes on and on and on. So the point that initially, because the art style is quite unique and the story is about like fighting and action as well, so I initially was like, oh, this is nice, this is good. The characters are like well identified, so you can see all the four main boys are like different to each other. But over time, they every time a new arc begins, they add a new character. So after a while, you don't know who's who. So I kind of stopped there. I kind of stopped myself, like, okay, I might read this at one go whenever it ends. Although I don't think it's ending soon. It's like 400 episodes now, and it's very popular. The rating is also quite high, so it's actually pretty good. But it's just getting confusing when you read it, not every day, and because I think it only updates once or twice a week. It's just I'm getting confused of which character is which, and then to what arc it's currently at. This one from a Knight to a Lady. This is quite similar to the Remarried Empress. I feel like it's the drama is a bit different. So this girl, actually the main character is this girl, but she was betrayed by her fellow like knights. So this is like a woman knight, Estelle, and then her soul when she died goes to this girl body. So she tried to act as a proper lady instead of a knight, which is why the title, From a Knight to a Lady. So she tried exploring the social activities and all that, while she was looking for the one who betrayed her, like as an Estelle, like the other knight that tried to kill Estelle and managed to succeed to kill Estelle before. So yeah, it is still short, like 52 episodes, also from a web novel. So yeah, it has a potential to go big, I feel, and I'm still enjoying it up until now, maybe because it's still short in episode. Other than that, Boyfriend of the Dead, this is also another zombie stories, but like funny zombie stories. So it's more of a comedy zombie stories. The Greatest Estate Developer is quite new, I think. Publishing Loft, this is more of a journalist, I feel. I haven't read this. Obviously, this is also quite new. Less Than this is also quite new. What else did I read? The drama section, I think that's about it. The drama genre. Prenup, this is more like a marriage story. Drama and marriage. Oh, mistake. I read. This is actually initially the artist is from Indonesia, so I read this in Indonesia, and it's already on, I think, more like season 2 or like 60 episodes or something in Indonesia. It's like much more ahead. This girl and this boy, they are in the same school, and all of a sudden they are accused of having doing inappropriate things in the library, basically. Although they were just studying for like a competition, like mathematics competition, because one of their friend, like not really friend, more like a classmate really, this one, Melinda, and headmaster's son, is like, it does report here in the summary, in the synopsis, recording an intimate encounter in the library. Basically, it's not them, but they are accused of doing so. And it goes viral, basically, in news and all that, and they had to be expelled by the school. And funny enough, the family, the two family, they were like, well, we've already got this, viral issues in your name. Like, people are gonna look at your name and see that you are like in the news. You're in the news, so might as well getting you two married. So they are like high school dropout, but they were like forced to get married, kinda. And then they were like basically of course they're like poor and all that. They all have different issues. Like the girl still wants to be with their friends, the boy still kind of like, oh, I am the head of the family now, but my family, he has a lot of like siblings, like younger siblings, so he was like, oh, I try to be good to my parents, at the same time I need to care for my wife and all that. So it's a bit it starts good, but nowadays the plot is kind of like a little bit odd. It's still pretty new in the English version though. And drama section, I was just scrolling to see what else do I have in the drama section. Money Game, they said it's quite okay. It's not the best thriller, it's not the best drama, but it does work. Age Matters, I've been trying to read this. Seems nice, like a lot of likes and it's already ending. Pretty unique art style, the kind of art style that I like anyway. Dr. Frost, another classic I feel for Webtoon. It's more of a mystery. I say it's more like a psychology really. So these guys are psychologists, but he himself has an issue basically, like he can't show emotions and all that. College professor by day, professor of psychology. Bartender by night, the psychologist Dr. Frost believes in one simple belief: humans are all the same. He used this tenet to guide his practice and solve puzzles by the human mind one by one. So he tries basically all of this is like actuals is one client per se, because he's a psychologist. So blind spot is one client. So you can like pinpoint like what kind of he's doing just by the title. But yeah, this is one, it has been a long time, like this series has been here for ages in Webtoon. Oops, back one more time. Ooh. Okay. Whale Star is quite nice. It says end, but it actually doesn't. I've been waiting. But I think it's not very popular, so Webtoon just decided to end it anyway. So it's kind of like a historical story. I think it's based on Little Mermaids here, but they combine it with like the Korean version of Little Mermaid. So this girl is like, I think she's a slave or something, a handmaiden. That's right, a handmaiden, and then she happened to find a person who tries to revolt against the Japanese colonial, I think. And then when she tried to meet him, she get accused of it. Like she get badly accused that trying of like betraying the country and all that. She got poisoned. She can't speak from there on. But yeah, this is why it says I cannot speak. This is when she got like poison, but the story stops there. I know that it shouldn't stop there, it's not ending yet, but Webtoon just decided to end it, so can't tell you more about it because I don't know how it ends. This one, it was popular a while. It's Mine and Mom I'm Sorry, these two actually. So it's mine's more like a stalking story. So this guy is really liking a girl, and then he stalks the girl. It's more like if you know the Netflix You, the series, it's the same thing. It's kind of like similar vibe. This one is more like the mom of one boy suddenly turns into a young like back in time. So she becomes young again. She goes to school again and all that, but the soul inside is still like a mommy soul. So like an adult soul. Interesting read, but in the middle of the plot it goes tangent, it just goes off. Your Letter is one of the nice one. I think it's a hidden finding. The art style looks unique too, I feel. So I think they were these two were in the same school until suddenly this girl found a letter. yeah, she transfers school, and then there's a mysterious trail of letters leads this girl, sorry to a magical scavenger hunt through the hidden world that exists right below the surface of her new middle school. I'm pretty sure this guy is like a friend of someone who wrote the letter, or like he got another letter, so basically he joins her on the adventure. It's a lot of drama, but yes, it's more of contemporary drama rather than, you know, historical or how you call it, like the remarried empress, and like more with the castle and all that. So this is more like in school and contemporary setting. This one, Bastard, is the one that the same artist can't become the same artist as the who was it again before the name? Shotgun Boy. Yes, the same artist. This is his earlier work, so it's a bit in the past. It's not just 11 episodes, it's more than that. It's definitely more than that. I just don't know why this popular title, maybe they've already deleted it instead of, you know, instead of not updating it. Maybe they just finished, and it's been a while here. It's been like more than 5 years, I think. Maybe that's why it's not there anymore in the webtoon. Simple. There is a serial killer in my house. That's it. But it's nice that so basically this boy, you can see he only has one eye and he's bullied in school and all that, but he actually hides a very important truth that the guy, the father, is a really, really bad guy. It's really psychopath basically, and he has been helping him to do whatever he wants. Kind of a spoiler there, but but yeah, this is actually really good. I don't know why it's already ending. So sad. Yeah, it's just 10-11 episodes. It's more than 100 episodes, I'm pretty sure. Back to this. A Good Day to Be a Dog is also quite funny. It's a more romance comedy. Basically, this girl, she can turn into a dog when she gets kissed. And to undo it, she has to kiss back the person. But I mean, like, she only turns dog when the night falls. Basically, on the day she'll turn into human again. But every night, every 12 or something, midnight, she'll turn into a dog. Like this dog, this little puppy, the white puppy. So she kissed her co-workers by mistake, basically, because she's drunk. And when she tried to undo the curse by kissing him for the second time, he's like kind of like a distant person. He's like a cold person, like and then he is allergic to dogs. So well, that's gonna be a challenge, isn't it? Hi, Flask. My ID Gangnam Beauty. This one turns into Netflix, I'm pretty sure. Oh, this one too, The Sound of Magic, Anara Sumarana. This is a pretty recent. Well, it's been here in Webtoon for a while, but it's the adaptation to Netflix is pretty recent. This one, I think the Netflix drama is about last year or 2 years ago. Yeah, basically ID is Gangnam Beauty. It's like this girl has an surgery, like a plastic surgery for the face, because she was bullied before, but the inside is still inferior. But everyone else is trying to, you know, tell her that, you know, you are beautiful either way, basically. That's the short of it. So the guy is trying to tell her that like, you know, the guy likes her, but she was like, oh, you are pretty, and I'm just someone who did plastic surgery. Are you sure you really like me? Somewhat of a drama, romance, comedy, I feel. Sound of Magic, this is just beautiful. It's, if you like musicals like La La Land kind of movie, do watch The Sound of Magic in Netflix. I think it's just 4 or 6 episodes. I'm pretty sure it's very short because the comic itself is not too long. No, it's not 7. See, Webtoon delays this. I just knew that. Yeah, see, it says major adaptation on streaming. So Netflix, so really. So about a magician, this guy magician who meets a girl. This girl, sorry. So this girl, she's like quite poor and her dad has a lot of debt. But one day she met the magician, and then the magician kind of like gives her a relief from the pressure of life, basically. And then she used to dream to become a magician when she was younger, and now she found the guy who is a magician and making people alive. Nice. She wants that too. So she was like, I have a responsibility, take care of the house, take care of my debt debts and everything, but at the same time, I have passion. So a lot of singing in the Netflix. The makeup remover, I'm not sure if the artist actually, or maybe the artist isn't Indonesia, but the Indonesian version is much more updated than this. It's not completed, or maybe it's already deleted from here. So basically, the guy is a really good makeup artist, but and he wants to enter a competition, like a TV competition, TV show of like doing makeups. But he doesn't have a model, and he's very picky about picking the model. He wants someone that it's like a blank canvas for him. It doesn't want to be a model or anything. So he wants someone unknown until he found this girl, like these college students who never wears makeup but actually really pretty when you put a makeup on. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. Basically it says that here, questioning the role that makeup and appearance play in society. I feel like there's a lot of that topic, like that Webtoon, especially from South Korean artists, that answers that question, like or touch on that topic. I think it's something that's big there. Spirit Fingers, also romance comedy, is quite nice. More on the schools kind of section. This one though, this is very good. I don't know if it's already deleted though. Yeah, it used to be like 200 plus episode. It's also action, but instead of the boys, it's the girls. So basically there's a school, Wild High School, so it's an all girls educational institute, especially in MMA. So this girl, I think, boxing. This one, I'm pretty sure, also boxing. This one is like karate or judo. They finally, so it used to be an all girls high school. One year they open like they become a co-ed school, and they I think they lower the tuition fee for the boys. One boy, Jaigu, this guy, the main character, he enters the school because he was like, I don't have much money, I'll just go the cheapest school possible. So he went here without knowing there's an MMA school, and it used to be an all girls. He ended up being the only guy the only guy in the school, and yeah, he has a bit of a girl's trauma, like being abandoned by his mother. So there's a lot of school drama in there. So like the main characters being really weak as compared to the girls, which is unique, which why it's unique. What else? I'm just doing Big Joe. I've been looking at it, but I haven't actually read it. Maybe I should before before it's getting deleted again. It's only 169 episodes. Have you read Solo Leveling? Solo Leveling? Wait, which one? Wait, hold on. Let me just check. Solo Leveling. I'm pretty sure no, not yet. Hardcore. Is it hardcore Solo Leveling or just the Solo Leveling? Because I'm pretty sure there's a new one that's like the title's like really similar to it. Other than that, this is all the ends one. Ghost Riera, it started well, but it wasn't. I'm not sure if it's on Webtoon. Okay. I read. Wait, let's go to the action section. It was in action section, I'm pretty sure. Solo leveling, Lookism with touch base. The God of High School is also really popular. I haven't read that. It's been pretty long. Tower of God, I read the first season. It turns into anime, I'm pretty sure. Teenage Mercenary is great. I haven't read that. 545 episodes. Oh my gosh. What do you desire? Money and wealth, honor and pride, authority and power, revenge. Basically, it's like a really tall tower, and it goes on. You can take a test of going and challenge to go the next level and the next level. The higher you go, the better the reward, basically. And this is the main character who is not really invited per se. It's like because if you want to enter the challenge of the tower, it has to be invited by the god per se. But this guy wasn't, and he just forced himself in. And turns out he's actually really strong. This is his companion. Tower of God is a Dragon Ball of Manhwa. I agree. It's been very long, and it's been a lot of actions, a lot of overpowered characters. That's what I feel. Teenage Mercenary. Let me read the synopsis. Teenage Mercenary. At the age of 8, Ijin Yu lost his parent in a plane crash and became stranded in a foreign land, forced to become a child mercenary in order to stay alive. Okay. Already interesting. He returns home 10 years later to be reunited with his family in Korea, where food and shelter are plenty and everything seems peaceful. Ijin will soon learn that life as a teenager is a whole other feat of survival. Oh, okay. With only 1 year of high school left, Ijin must master new tactics to maneuver his way around to the schoolhouse battleground. Schoolhouse battleground. I like that sound. So this is the guy, right? Ijin. I thought it was like the other way around. So like, how maybe this guy is like a high school student and like forced to become a mercenary. That's why Teenage Mercenary. No, it's actually the other way around. That's interesting. I shall read that. Hardcore. Hang on. The Gamer, I used to watch it. Sorry, not watch. I used to read it. The first season, and it's pretty good. Okay, I'll read it. Is it ending yet or like? Oh no, it's not. It's still updating. All good. Lookism with touch base. The Gamer, I used to read it the first couple of, first couple of season. But it goes hayward. Winebreaker is one of the good one. I really like. Hey Ace. Return of the Mad Demon. Which one? This one. Return of the Mad Demon. Full of blood battles. It's pretty funny. Okay. 34 episodes. Okay. Mad Demon Jahali become the god of martial arts. His dreams are dashed and after he falls off a cliff while running the demonic cult. Forrester. Oh, okay. Is it more like historical than like judging from the clothes? Okay, I'll read this too. Seems okay. Return of the Mad Demon. Winebreaker is more of a. It's not historical at all. Wow. Okay. I was just judging by the clothing. Like the setting is in the past kind of area. Study group, it started out really good too. The Omniscient Reader. Where is the Omniscient Reader? Trying to look. It's on Webtoon. I saw that. Where was it? I saw it in one of the updates, but I've never actually read it. Infinite Level Murim. Anyone read this? Everyone says it's good too. I haven't read it. Not a lot of actions, I feel like. Finally fix your audio. I read that. Yeah. Is it good? Is it any good? You like it? Okay. Is it also action? Oh, 64 episodes, not too bad. Killed on the battlefield without glory to his name, Yu Song-dan. So this is the main character. receive an opportunity to grow stronger with a strange quest and level system. Oh, it's like a game then. Oh, that's why it's infinite level, Morim. Okay. The Strongest Florist. See, I've been wanting to read The Strongest Florist for a long time because it looks really amazing. It looks like the art looks amazing and the title just catch me. It just sounds unique. Dan Yu-song. Murim is one of the likable protagonists. Okay. Oh, okay. High praise. I shall read that. I shall read more on action side then. Any other section that you guys read? Blue Meta, Questism, I don't read this. Code Adam, I started out, but it's kind of similar to Stranger Things now that I think about it. Like a lab kind of situation where the people, the super powered people are based on made on lab. Hardcore, I'm pretty sure the hardcore leveling is here. Where's the Omniscient Reader? I'm trying to find it. Have I missed it? Have I missed the Omniscient Reader? Zero Game. The world is this one good? The world is money and power. The thumbnails looks interesting, like catching my eyes. Hardcore Leveling Warrior. Yes, I finished that too, Flask. Oh, I know it. The ending though, the ending of it, like the end and the end of the battle. I was like, oh my god, and it's just amazing one. The Hardcore Level Warrior. This one, oh, so wrong ones. Noblies, have you guys read this? Is it 50 episodes or is it or Webtoon has decided to delay this? I'm pretty sure it's been a long Webtoon, right? I have to check in the Indonesian version. Maybe they haven't delayed it in there. Finish Noblies. I haven't read Noblies. I've been wanting to, but it was long and I was waiting for it to end, and then now Webtoon delays it. Hey, this one, right? Hardcore Leveling Warrior. Ah, Ethan. Yeah, no, I'm not searching by likes. I'm searching by genres. Ethan. Oh, I really liked it. See, even like this one, they just ended, right? It's just Hardcore Leveling Warrior is just ended. And then it's only 14 episodes already being delayed by Webtoon. I don't know why. This one was pretty I pretty like it. The ending battle was nice. And the first season was really good when the team are all together. And well, Omniscient Reader. Have you guys read this? Ice? See, I might be mixed them up too, because I normally read it in the Indonesian one. Dice is what also, I think I'm pretty sure this is also good, people say. Dice, you have to roll a dice. It's kind of similar with the Hardcore Leveling Warrior, but with the dice, and more it's a game. It's kind of same game setting. See, but then I think, not really game. Sorry, it's I already mixed them up. It's more of a supernatural dice that change your fate. 99th level stake. No, is it good? I saw it, but I haven't read it. The 99th dice is okay. You got tired of it. I started a couple of episodes and then I got tired of it, so I didn't continue. I didn't bother continuing it. Is it on the action as well? The 99th Omniscient. There you go, Omniscient Reader. I missed it. I did miss it. This one. It's not loading. Oh, okay, there you go. It's pretty good. Not super serious show. The 99th level stake. Okay. From the thumbnail of it, it does look like something that's easy read, more of a slice of life thing. Omniscient Reader, on the other hand, it looks more serious. Dokja was an average officer whose sole interest was reading his favorite web novel, 3 Ways to Survive the Apocalypse. Okay. It's already a 4D experience because the main character likes to read a web novel. But when a novel suddenly becomes a reality, he's the only person who knows how the world will end. Armed with this realization, Dokja uses his understanding to change the course of this story and the world as he knows it. Okay, it's interesting one. So kind of like he gets isekai or the world gets to him. So say like the friends, like his friend he knows in IRL, does it also like does them like the friends goes into the world as well? Or you read Omniscient when it was not popular yet and it was actually good. It looks actually good, like, you know, the likes are really really high. It's like 9.9, 109 episode. I'm pretty sure I can catch up to that. It's still okay. 109 is not like, you know, Tower of God is like already 500 plus. He's not too super OP. That's good. I mean, OP is good in one side, but at the same time, I do wish that, you know, the character has a development, like the main character has a development of it. It's normified. It's normified and has a big fan base. I wonder. So I'm pretty sure it's like from Korea as well, judging from the artist name. I can see that. Oh, there's another one. Okay, that's the artist, by the way. He doesn't know everything, just everything about the things happen in the book. Yeah, so he get it. Yeah, okay, understand. There's a lot of the romance nowadays. They have a lot of the romance webtoon that has similar. So like this girl knows about it. This girl knows about you know, how the world will end and all that. But yeah, similar setting. His other book is good. Okay, that is a common theme, is the isekai, and then you know each other. How the world will end. Neon Revenge, I've been looking at it. This is the best of that group because it's action. The other one that I found out is the romance. So yeah, Neon Revenge. Anyone read this? The thumbnail like is pretty interesting. So yeah, no one would have ever guessed that nerdy looking Song Bin Cha is actually a neon mask, the internet hero popular for punishing violent bullying teens on Vtuber. Meta, what do you mean? So heroes, Vtuber. He won't rest until he eradicates every last delinquent in the country. Can he stomp all of them all out with the help of his bodyguards, or will they come back stronger than ever? This, I feel like this is pretty interesting, but I don't know. Do you guys read this? Have you ever? This one looks like just the thumbnail itself and the synopsis got me. The rating is okay. It's not many reader yet. It's pretty short, I feel now. A pretty new one. Surviving in an action manhwa, super fun book. Okay, send it through. I'll have a look after this, but probably not right away. Hang on, my chat's gone now. Okay, there you go. Okay, put them all back. What else that you guys want to recommend me? Oh wait, hold on. We've gone comedy. I'm not much on the comedy section, I feel. I read this more about a guy who reads a manhwa series and wrote the writer about his complaints with the author. So wait, hold on. Let me read that in later. It's about a guy who reads a manhwa series and wrote the writer about his complaint with it, so the author shoved him in the book. For the experience. Is it a comedy or is it is it an action? comedy. I don't know why it's in the comedy. This one is more. This is definitely a romance. Our beloved summer is just a romance. Just turned into K-drama just like recently. Yeah, not much on the comedy section. Oh, this one, the reinforced wooden stick. It is in the comedy section. It is kind of comedy action. Okay. My giant nerd boyfriend, I feel like very, very lovely, very wholesome. I don't know about this. Your smile is a trap. Just by the title alone, I have a feeling that this guy would be like a psychopath or something. I'm not too sure, but it says romance, so I'll have a look. But for now, it's just the title gets me. But it's not the my top priority to read. Slice of life. What do I have in this genre? Boyfriends. Oh, speaking of boyfriends, I don't know if the author is Indonesian or like half Indonesian or something, or maybe it's completely different. But all I know is that Uki Violeta from Nichi Sanji. Uki follows the artist and they communicate. Like they talk with each other about the comic, like in the Twitter. So I was like, oh, Uki reads this webtoon. Uki reads his webtoon. I was like, oh yes, nice. You're happy to have people to talk about this. I do see that not a lot of people are reading. Everyone was like, oh, manga, anime. Not a lot of hype on webtoon or on manhwa really. But I do enjoy them. Marry Me, also very wholesome. I'm pretty sure the artist is Japanese, so it's kind of like a manga / webtoon per se. Any other webtoon that you recommend, and Ace? Slice of life. Oh, this one's also wholesome. The Budgie's life, like a really nice cute animal, basically cute birds. Seppi, the one-eyed cat, also cute kitten, cute cats basically. It's funny, but the best communities for these books are often the people who pirate them. That's sad, isn't it? I normally just do webtoon because it's easy and nice and convenient. It's on my phone app. But yeah, I don't really venture of manhwa outside the webtoon. Although I know that they were like, oh, this webtoon is nice and it's not on webtoon yet, so you better read it. But for me, it's just the convenience of it. Scrolling through webtoon without the ads and all that is the one that gets me to stay. So The Sound of Your Heart, one of the funny comedy as well, based in South Korea too. So yeah, this one's nice. Average Adventure of an Average Girl, pretty funny, but it's okay. It's quite okay as compared to this one, The Sound of Your Heart. This one's much funnier, I feel. Comedy, I'm pretty sure they should be in comedy instead of slice of life, these two. Omniscient Reader, I shall read it. I'll keep that recommendation. Romance, I do read a lot of romance. Like I read both of or actually these three, all of this at the same time. Similar kind of type, so basically they get either isekai or like travel back in time, or basically all the castle, duke and duchess, all the, how do I say, more like hierarchy on the like castle hierarchy drama. I read all three. Same with this. So this is the book that the girl goes into the novel that she knows and all that. It's kind of similar in that theme, but it's a romance. His Majesty Proposal, another one that's like similar to that theme, like castles and all his not very historical. It's more like romance. We've talked about this. What else? I was just scrolling through, see what else that I've read, and it leaves a memory in me. The matchmaking baby princess is a unique one. It's not very romance, but there's a romance in it. Flawless, oh, this one's nice. Flawless, this one is, I'm pretty sure the artist is actually Indonesian artist. So basically the girl meets this boy who is a blind man, but he's OP. He's basically not any other blind man. He actually can see, quote unquote. So he has a heightened sense of sound and smell and everything else. You get bored of the relationship manhwa. Okay, I'm pretty okay, but this one is pretty nice actually, because the character, I'm more like the guy character is really good. It's really well made, and it's just stood out amongst the other characters. Without a good hook, you can get me to read about normal people just living life. Okay. Oh, you're more on the fantasy side of it then. I'm okay. I'm open to anything. Yeah. They're also going fishing. Neolithic Girl, I don't know about this. I've read a couple of episodes, I think 3 or 5 episodes. But that's about it. There's a Japanese one. Which one? Flawless? I'm pretty sure Flawless is Indonesian artist. Well, there's a lot, the uniform and the school system, they are very Indonesian. So I was like, oh yeah, the artist is Indonesian. Diary of Our Days at the Breakwater. Oh, I actually watched it. I watched that. I watched the anime of it. It does get pretty boring, that one. It's just fishing and then friendship, basically. It's so good. What? I found it. Initially it was good. It turns boring soon. There's no major plot. That's what I feel. It's more like a slice of life, a proper slice of life. Gakko Gurashi, I feel like that's good. It's like a good mix between the contemporary and the actual fantasy. So zombies. Yeah. This one kind of similar to that. It's also a mix of contemporary and fantasy. So these two, they are in multiple and different parallel timelines, kind of Marvel timelines. 2 different timelines. They live in the same apartment, and they kind of the 2 worlds are starting to merge together, so they can sense each other's presence from time to times. The girl thinks that there's an intruder, the boy thinks there's an intruder. Eventually they know about the multiple timelines and all that. So yeah, they fell in love. They managed to find, they kind of try to find how they can merge the timelines and what's the consequence. So yeah, that's interesting. This one's interesting because there's a multiple timelines and the art's pretty. And the character is you rarely see a webtoon or a comic that's where the girls are this kind of tan skin, and the character, the personality of the girl itself is quite strong and unique. So freaking romance. If I have to recommend a romance, I would recommend this one. Gumehound, Deepest Secret, also nice. This is also still all contemporary, so not a lot of a fantasy here, but there's a psychological twist on it. Gumehound, this is just a lot more contemporary settings with a lot of foods and drama and past memory, past traumas. This one. Devil Number 4. It starts good, it ends good. In the middle, it was a little bit odd to me because the guy is devil and the girl is a human that's get bind in contract. It starts good, it ends nice, but yeah, not in the middle. The middle kind of a little bit odd to me. Ghost Wife. This one also, I'm pretty sure it's pretty nice. The art style is a little bit creepy at the same time, but it works because it's all about ghosts anyway. So basically the girl, just a normal human being, found a ghost basically. The ghost, I think he lives in the mountain normally, but there's one way for the only one way for the girl to not be eaten by the other ghost is to be the wife or the bigger ghost, like the stronger ghost, which is him. So but that entails to being and this guy turns out to be really protective and obsessive and all that. So she was like, oh, what have I gotten myself into? But at the same time I need to save my life. So Ghost Wife, the same artist make a kind of like similar setting, similar plot, that's still ongoing. This one already ends, and the Webtoon already ended this series, like deleted this series. For the sake of Sita, this is nice as well, and I'm pretty sure it's based on a true story about the girl goddess in Nepal. So I think it's a real culture, and they turn it into a webtoon. So I think in Nepal there's a culture to pick a girl, and then they worship it as a god, like goddess. They dress her up and all that. But as soon as she got like become an adult, like goes to teenage years, she's discarded, and then no one should touch her and all that. It's deemed as a bad luck. So she tried to live by herself, but until she found the main character, which is a medical student, like traveling in Nepal, a story between the two of them and the culture, basically. Super Secret's pretty good. Romance slice of life. With the boy is secretly a werewolf. So you're navigating the life between them. What else? Romance. I'm pretty sure Hermione Queen, it starts good, but it kind of like stops there. Death of a Pop Star, I've been wanting to read this. I haven't done so, but it looks also unique just by the title. Superhero, there you go. Not a lot of superhero category. I thought it would be more. Turns out not. Turns out a lot of actions. Magical 12th graders, I read this, but it wasn't. I won't recommend it. Madoka Shoujo Magica. It's kind of similar to that. That's what I can say. Sci-fi, on the other hand, that's quite a lot. Rebirth is one of my favorite. Also zombies, but the human have a superpower, and a couple of them have regressed from the other timeline. So a couple, including the main character, this guy, who can controls his blood and turns it into like weapon and all that. He have regressed from the past timeline, so he knows the world ends in the other timelines, and he tried to change it in this timeline. But he's not the only one who knows about the other timelines. His son has it. The newbie is too strong. Where's the newbie is too strong? I shall look for it. I keep an eye on it. But yeah, Rebirth, it's still going. And the twists are just uncovering right now, so been pretty good. Duty After School, another zombie. Standard Returner to the Tower. Okay, newbie is too strong. Okay, is it an action or is it a sci-fi? But they kind of mixed up together, I feel, nowadays. Oh, this one, the Half Ghost, is the same one as the Ghost Wife. Oh, it's on Thriller for some reason. Action fantasy kinda, okay. It's also romance, basically similar. The girl, they are like the college students, like same college students. The girl is targeted by ghosts, and one of the ways that she can't Well, she can see ghosts initially. The guy noticed that, and then the guy is half ghost. So he's been trying to kill the ghost in order to save her. But yeah, the ghost, like the creepy ghost, adds up to the thrill of reading this. Tales of the Unusual, one of the classic I feel in Webtoon thriller. Art style is nice, plot is nice, and it's kind of short, like because they separate it in parts, so like 5 parts at once, or 6 parts, 7 maybe. But yeah, so it's kind of like a short story that you can read, like just bounce here and there. You don't have to read the whole 370 episodes. What else? Sweet Home also. This turns into Netflix K-drama. Same artist as the Bastard one, Can't Kim. They've deleted it again. Oh my gosh. Sweet Home, well, it's mainly more on the monsters side rather than psychological thriller. It's more of a horror thriller. Kind of like apocalypse happen and people are turning into monsters, and then the main character has to beat the monsters. That's that. It was one of my favorite. Sweet Home and Bastard is too. Melvina Therapy, they said it's pretty creepy as well. Well, the art style looks creepy. I haven't really read it. Chiller, I read it long time ago. It's quite short, right? It's like different artists make a different episode. Yeah, this one's pretty creepy. Maybe I should read this in nearing to Halloween, like October. We shall read some horror stories later on in a couple of months in October. Ghostella is quite nice. It's pretty wholesome. It's not pretty wholesome. It's quite wholesome, more like for a ghost story. So they've deleted it again. Oh my gosh. But it was nice. Basically, these they have a ghost. The ghosts have gatherings, and then they were telling them how did they become a ghost, basically. So it's more like they were like, the ghost isn't scary. The scariest bit of the world is human. That's what they're telling. The ghosts are telling. That Days, this one, yes, it's nice too. That Days and Hive, the two classics, the two old ones. Basically about apocalypse. Hive is more on the monsters, is the enemies are like insects. That Days is more zombies, I'm pretty sure. Duty After School, similar genre to Dead Days and Hive, Apocalypse as well, but a lot of the main characters are like students, so they've been given a weapon and they've like become a soldier. Killstagram started off nice, like the first season was amazing. Second season, the main character does exactly the same thing as the start of the first season, which doesn't make sense to me, because after you've been through such trauma, why would she do it again? She does it again. I was like, yep, the main character is not relatable at all. That's what I think. That's what I stop. Supernatural. Not a lot on Supernatural, I feel, that I read. Not that well. It's a lot more like these 3: Devil Number 4, Ghost Wife, The Son of Magic. I've covered on that. Yeah, The Grim Reaper. I'm the Grim Reaper. This one has been an interesting one that I've been wanting to read because it's red. And I like the color basically of the thumbnails, so I've been trying to read it, but I haven't gotten the chance. And the Grim Reaper is the girl, so this girl, it's a girl, right? It does say it's a girl. Yes, Scarlet. So yeah. Popular. Maybe we'll just see the popular ones and then see what I've been reading. Fantasy, romance. Actually, none of this top 10. New and trending. Originals by genre. Okay. Lore Olympus. Anyone read this? It looks horror. It looks like thriller, but it says romance. So I'm not quite sure. Down to Earth. Let's Play. Unordinary. This one a superhero story. So I think it's been a while in the webtoon as well. It stays 273 episodes. It's been some has been some time. Nobody paid much attention to John, just a normal teenager at the high school where the social elite happened to possess unthinkable power and abilities. But John's got a secret past that threatens to bring down the school whole social order and much more. Fulfilling his destiny won't be easy though, because there are battle frenemies and deadly conspiracies. So superhero plus high school plus drama. Okay, supernatural powers would be interesting. It's quite high ratings, a lot of viewers, like billion. Sub-Zero? Anyone? It looks like an action, but the title is romance. The genre is romance. Heartstopper used to be a canvas. Is it? I didn't ever know it. I thought it was a novel, not a webtoon, like webtoon canvas. But yeah, that's all about webtoon. Definitely reading the Omniscient Reader after this. Oh wait, hold on. Let me just read the Sub-Zero for a while. What would you sacrifice to save your family? How far would you go to protect your people? For Clove, the last princess of a near extinct dragon clan, the answer is unthinkable. Marry your greatest sworn enemy in an effort to bring peace on your land. Oh, so it's a romance. Okay, that's why it's a romance. Well, the art style looks like a fantasy and a lot more on the battle kind of action kind of thing. You caught me streaming. I'm almost at the end. Hi Ali. But yeah, hey Eclipse, I'm also at the end. Yeah, but I've been talking about Webtoon and Webtoon canvas. Have you read Webtoon? We've gone through a lot of genres. While you're here, I guess I'll just go to the ID version of the Webtoon, see what I can find else there. The English version is I've done the English version, but Indonesian version, they have the Indonesian version as well. This one's new, pretty new. Purple Hyacinth, I haven't read that. Wow. Is it good? Is it any of good? This one's more Indonesian history but romance, but kerajaan means like castle history. So isekai but Indonesian version. So so I'm pretty sure this is like the Indonesian history, so story about the old empire, like very very old empire, and this girl it's isekai back to the history, so becomes the princess of that empire. Yeah, and then she basically, I'll just translate this. So isekai from Indonesian history. A college student suddenly woke up in the deadest body. So a woman that soon become a mother by the emperor of Java Island. But the longer time she is in Dede's body, so the woman, the mother body, she realized that history are not always the truth. Like the history that it's written is not always the truth, basically. So it's isekai but Indonesian version, also historical but also Indonesian like traditional style, which I think it's cool. Moonflower, I read this just a couple of episodes, but that's it. That's about it. Let me just go through the genre actually. See, a lot of them are just the same Lookism, Secret of Beauty, Mistake, Questism. There are a lot of like the same stuff overlapping. Windbreaker. Yeah, there's a lot of overlapping stuff. Suhi, this one's nice. It's actually a Korean writer. I don't see that in English for some reason just now, but it's a nice one. It's about living as a streamer and then the drama behind it, basically. Young Mom is a Thailand story based in Thailand. The story is as its title, having a kid when you are young. We Are Pharmacists. This one's nice and educational, I feel. So a school of like a college of college pharmacy. And yeah, they study about it. They tell you about this is the medicine, this is how we make the medicine and all that. House Daddy, this one. The Way of the House Husband, the manga or the anime or the Netflix adaptation. It's exactly like that, just Indonesian version. And with the kid. So the woman is like the wife of the family. It's the one who, the breadwinner, basically the one who works. The guy is like looks really scary but's really good at houseworks like cleaning and folding laundries and all that. The kid is just the kid, she tries to kind of like find a balance between the two family, kind of similar to Spy X Family in a sense with the kids, So yeah, what else did I read from here? Let me just scroll quickly and find this. Oh, this is like Indonesian artist. This one, 90 Days, also Indonesian artist. Basically the girl, she met a Grim Reaper saying that, hey, you know what, you have 90 days to live. Not 60 days, 90 days to live. And then what would you do? Basically, and then she was it's a bit dilated too. Basically, she's the only one who can see the Grim Reaper, and then she wants to live basically her life to its fullest, and she tried to resolve the worries or the anxieties that she has, like the traumas that she never want to face, but because she only has 90 days, she tried to face it. And then in the meantime, she fall in love with a boy, and then the boy, she was like, oh, you know what, it's not fair to the boy because I'm dying soon. So she tries to move back, but at the same time, she's conflicted basically with her life. What else? It's like Indonesian artists. I was just scrolling through. Let's see, a couple of them are just like the same as the English. Really, a lot of them are the same. Deadly Seven Inside of Me, it's also I'm pretty sure it's Indonesian artist. As it says, it's like 7 deadly sin. So the character is, so this is the main character, the white. At the same, basically there's like a battle of, this is the synopsis, the battle of 7 deadly sins against the 7 honest, like how you say it? A pride lost sin, that's the 7 biggest sin, against their counterparts in heaven. Basically, this also the 7 as well. So kindness, and so this guy, the green one, is envy, and this one is kindness. So kindness, what else was it? I can't remember now the name, like the exact name of it, but basically it's a supernatural superhero kind of like overpowered, not really overpowered, but they a battle between them. Yeah. I think that's about it, hey? Indonesian artists, I'm just gonna quickly scroll through, see if I can find any other. But other than that, if there's nothing else that's interesting, I might end it there. Yes. Oh, Just Friend is this one, terlalu tampan. So it's like too handsome. Basically, that's the literal title translation. Basically, this is a comedy and it's fun. It's funny. This is really funny. I was like laughing my ass at it. Basically, they were like, because they're too handsome, so the girls are like chasing them up, and then they can do whatever they want. Basically, it's so funny until they found I think one girl who were like not affected by it at all, and they were like, what happened? It's a funny story. So basically, it's not just one, it's the whole family that's like really handsome, including the mom, like handsome. So yeah. It's like a genetic thing, basically, according to the comic. Another comedy one. I am in the comedy section. Action, not so much. I feel from Indonesia artists. A lot of slice of life and comedy. See, slice of life. They were like Indonesia. It's like just the full. Here, I think almost everything is Indonesian artists. Yes, slice of life. A lot of them are. A lot of Indonesian artists make slice of life easy, nice, and easy read. Romantic, a couple of them. Mistakes, we've talked about it before. It's also an Indonesian artist, one of the good one. But yeah, everything else is like everywhere, like South Korean or like any other countries, basically, not specifically to Indonesian artists. Yes, let me just scroll through, see what else I can find. Oh, this one, romance. This is also a contemporary setting, and basically a chubby girl like this. This one, the chubby girl who likes to cook. She finds a liking in this guy, like a senpai, like the basically your meal senpai. That's the title. So the senpai, so she's been trying to cook for her senpai, and then that's it. And that's basically the senpai tries finally like getting to know her, and then starting to like her slowly. Just ended, and it's been, yeah, it's like 53. It's easy, short, nice and read, nice and light. I'm just trying thriller. Okay, we'll try out the thriller. This one is Indonesian artist, but I haven't read it myself. What else? This one. This is one of the good one. So you remember I told you about that? So the story about the isekai but Indonesian empress story. This one also isekai, but it goes back to the Dutch colonial section. So it's the big part of Indonesian history is about the Dutch colonial. So this girl, she found a garden, basically, her grandpa's garden, and then she got transported back in time to when the grandpa is still young, like in high school. But she found out that the garden of the grandpa has a lot of dead bodies, like women's bodies. So she was like, oh, is my grandpa a serial killer? But she found out differently, and then she kind of like basically forced her way through to find the truth. So the synopsis, I'm just gonna translate it to you. So when Mila woke up, suddenly she was in the Batavia, in the Dutch colonial section era, and then she saw the grandpa, her grandpa, that's still young back then, killing a woman. The grandpa that she thought was a good man actually is killing the women's in that era, and dig the grave and then put it and turn it into a new flower. So which is why Garden of the Dead Flowers, because underneath each flower or in the garden there's a dead body. But yeah, the ending is wholesome. It's a good ending, basically. So if I say thriller but Indonesia, I'd recommend this 100%. But we'll just go through the last genre and then we'll see. Indonesian artists, I don't think there's any, or maybe there is one that's ending. We'll see. No, actually no, that's it. Indonesian artists they do a lot of slice of life. That's what I found out today. But yeah, thank you guys all for coming. We shall just do what was it again? The rate. Anyone that you want to rate, or who else is on today? Super Smash Bros. Ultra Zombie K. What is it? The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Fortnite, Pokemon, Webtoon that I would read for depends on what genre, Graph. If you want, whoops, let me just change that to the English version. I feel like I would, if you like romance and isekai story, I'd recommend this, The Remarried Empress. If you like action, I'd say Weak Hero is nice. Weak Hero or The Windbreaker. It's more like, Windbreaker is more like a sports though. So yeah, if you like sports, then Windbreaker. Slice of Life, we'll see. Slice of Life, My Giant Net Boyfriend is a good one. It's like a wholesome story. It's nice and easy to read. Marry Me is also pretty good. Romance of Touch based on that. Superhero, not too big on that. Yeah, I'm not too big on that. Thriller, on the other hand, I'll give this to the people. Tales of the Unusual. Definitely, it's nice. Don't be scared of the 370 episodes. You can read it, jump from back and forth, because it's just like 6 parts at once or 7 parts. I think max is 10 parts at once, as far as I can see. So that's the good thriller. Yeah. We'll stop there. Let me just go back to the top. There you go. We'll just give a rate to people. Stanley Parable, Ultra Deluxe, Super Smash Bros, Platinum, Pokemon, Fortnite. Anyone? Anything? Or if you want to pick a live channel, you can just recommend me a channel to rate. I can rate as well. We'll get ready to rate. It's been pretty cold here in this morning. It's winter after all. So, well, if there's no one recommending anything, I'll just pick the one with the least number of watches. That's fair to everybody, I feel. And yeah, we'll start there. Bye everyone. Ready to rate? Bye.